You don't need to worry about fixing the door. It was already broken.
Sharky, did you break the door?
Oh, I always break the door.
Well, why did you do that?
To let more people in.
People can walk through a normal open door that hasn't been broken down, you know.
Yeah, but it's easier to come in if it was, like, already a little broken.
If it's hanging off of the hinges because it's been like sent ajar, that might be harder actually. Because then the door's gonna want to scrape against the ground. And, yeah, that's just a whole mess.
That's why Pi kicked it.
Yeah?
And then it opened right up.
Because you,
Yeah, kick the
but
door.
it had to be kicked because it was squeaking against the ground and didn't
Kick
want
all
to.
the doors. Sorry, I did more recording today, so I'm a little like ah. The strongest stalker? What? Wait, is that the right one? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, is that the right one? Last time we remarked, oh my god, we only just now hit chapter 2.
I mean, yeah, we only hit chapter 2. We have problems.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Problems.
I'm here. That's problem number 1. Anyway, how you doing, Pi? Hope you've been having a good weekend. I think I saw the you were hanging out with people earlier.
Ooh, hanging out.
Yeah, things I don't do.
Maybe you should.
I still have to make my Fox D&D character.
Then make it.
I had a little lunch date. Aw, that's cool. Ah!
Oh, lunch date.
I see row after row of people standing alongside the city's outer wall. They visit to have tasty Asian food and pet cat.
Mmm.
Both were achieved.
Glad to hear that.
Good job. Level up. Lupin explained to me that the tallest building in all of London is actually here in Lower Town. What are you doing here? Go away. No, Impey, just go away. I don't want to read the line. Just go away.
And he's like, nope, I'm here.
You have my permission to replace cat with fat baby. Ah, it's so lovely here. As Impey notes, the streets are jammed with people, even at this early hour. Both are acceptable nicknames for my precious dingus.
Yes. Yes, as the emote is fat baby. Hmm?
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.
I'm just gonna clip his singing now.
No! I've been in a weird singy mood the past, like, week. Usually I've only a few specific songs. But, like, those specific songs I've been in a very singy mood for.
I'm just real. Can you talk a bit for a sec?
Wah 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 wah. Wah wah wah. Sharky sings. Sharky sings. I only sing when I am alone and no one can hear me. So, do I actually sing, or is it just people's imagination that I sing?
You sing.
There is no proof. Why? What the what? What's going on? Why am I alone? I am so alone here. Oh no. What is going on?
A shame.
What's up?
You're singing so quiet in the clip.
Good.
It's okay.
No, it is not okay. Because it shouldn't be clipped.
Publish.
I despise everything.
It's great because there's cats floating across the clip and everything.
Oh, that's great. That's hilarious.
Alright, that was very important. I finally have a video feed. The Sharky finally realized. You're the one who usually gives me shit.
Yeah, I
over
know.
it, so...
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
So, the fact that we went through all those lines and you didn't do it. Now who's not sharing their screen?
Why are we friends?
Because we're both dumb.
It's like me and my roommate. I asked her yesterday, I'm like, how are we friends? We shouldn't be friends. How did this happen?
Dot.
I was attacked in a part of town like this. The main thoroughfares are filled with people, and shopkeepers calling out to potential customers filled the air with sounds. Pizza! Get your pizza!
Pizza?
Yes.
This is London.
Is London not allowed to have pizza?
In these times? No.
When was pizza invented? Pizza.
I'm not talking about the invention of pizza.
Well, I am questioning that. Thank you very much.
Alright, you question then, I guess.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Modern pizza evolved from similar flatbread dishes in Naples, Italy in the 18th or early 19th century. The word pizza was first documented in AD 997. Interesting. Your pizza fact for today.
Daily pizza fact?
Sorry, I don't...
Thank you, Iris. Want to say it in the pizza fact voice?
No, I'm laughing too much.
Just say pizza fact.
Wait, are we secretly playing Arcade Spirits?
Always.
Why are we doing pizza facts? Because I'm an idiot, that's why.
Because pizza facts are fun! And because Iris has taken over Sharky's brain.
I mean, I am a robot. However, I also see suspicious people standing in the shadows, talking with one another in hushed tones. I am also an idiot. High five! Sorry, we can't high five. If I try to high five you, my monitor will break.
As a matter of fact, neither of you are idiots.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I think I'm an idiot for recording like 3-4 episodes today instead of working on the recap.
No, that doesn't make you an idiot, it makes you a procrastinator.
Fair. I am procrastinating hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, me and my roommate watched Time Traveler's Wife.
Okay. Hey, everyone, remember to take your meds if you need to.
And also, like, drink water. Hey, Satan, have you drank any water today?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Satan, have you drank the liquid water, not water in any other form, such as coffee or wine?
Huh? I did.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like dehydrated from walking around yesterday.
I once put face wash in my hair instead of shampoo, realized it, rinsed it out, and did it again immediately because I was so distracted trying to figure out why the crap had done it the first time. That feels so me, it hurts. That feels so me. Being like, why did I do it? Dang it, I'm doing it again. Wonderful.
It's okay, we all have stupid moments.
Yeah, mine's just all the time. Perhaps
No.
my experiences yesterday have opened my eyes to things I wouldn't have noticed before. It came full circle a month later when I tried to wash my face with shampoo. Oh no, that had hair dye in it. Oh no!
Wait, shampoo with hair dye in it? Not conditioner?
Miraculously.
Oh, that's good. I'm
didn't-
glad it didn't stain your face.
Yeah! Saint Germain had remained at the mansion while Lupin, Impey, and Victor accompanied me on this excursion. I swear to myself that I will not lose them.
Should we start having a drink on hand for this game when we go through Saint Germain's route, where I just always have to have a cocktail with Saint Germain?
No.
Maybe I'll do that.
No.
Even though this is a Sunday's game. I dumped excess hair dye into my shampoo in an effort not to waste it. Wasn't a great idea. No. The thing you should do is that if you have excess hair dye, put it in your conditioner, because conditioner is the one that's supposed to sort of sit in your hair for a while. So you just leave it, you mix it in with your conditioner, and that's supposed to help re-up your hair dye. I've actually been meaning to do that because I just got a new bottle conditioner, and I do see my hair finally starting to fade after like 2.5 months. This new brand I tried is incredible.
Wow.
My hair has been blue for almost 2.5 months. Like,
Dabu dee dabu die.
well, usually it turns green. Usually it only stays blue for like 2 or 3 days, or at most like a week or two, and then it turns green.
You're
But
blue.
it's
Dabu dee
taken
dabu die.
like 2 whole months to get to that point this
Dabu
time.
dee dabu die. Dabu dee dabu die. But I was like 16 or 17. I was not as clever as I am now.
Okay, fair. That's like the kind of technique thing that also like spread more easily with more people on the internet and stuff.
What people are on the internet?
Yeah, like us, we're on the internet right now. Victor, is it alright for you to leave the mansion? You're a wanted man.
Dead or alive.
Yes, but apparently we don't need to worry. Lupin says that they've given up on searching this area for me.
Many of the people here in this district aren't registered citizens of London. They're pretty tolerant of criminals here. Looking here for any one person is a waste of time and money. The Yard is aware of that, and so they don't search it thoroughly.
Oh my god, we're on the internet? Good heavens! Where are my pants?
I don't know, I'm wearing shorts.
I'm not wearing pants either because I have a dress. Good deal. No one's wearing pants.
Woo!
What's the yard?
Officially, it's Scotland Yard. That's the name of London's police headquarters, so we call the police higher-ups the Yard. Scotland Yard. The headquarters for the London police. They fight crime every day, but cannot make as much progress against it as they'd like. Because they are police.
A cab. I see.
I'm also wearing shorts, but they're swim shorts!
Swim shorts?
Ooh! Victor nods in agreement.
And it seems that the Yard's current attention is on the theft of some treasure from an influential lord. Thanks to that, I'm much freer to roam the streets than I was even yesterday.
Lord's treasure, eh? Was that your doing, Lupin? Unfortunately not. Seems there's someone in London pretending to be a phantom thief, despite my presence here. He's more thug than burglar, though. Can't believe he's getting more attention than me with such crude methods. Hey, don't start getting all weird and competitive.
Besides, as a thief, don't you want to not be known?
Yeah, you're a bad thief if people know about you.
Besides, isn't a thief supposed to try to avoid police attention?
You're a bad thief if people know about you.
Yeah.
While we're talking, Lupin comes to a complete stop.
Is it around here?
The street address is, yes.
I'm sure there's something you're not telling us if you put it like that.
The going gets a little rough from here. It's a bit of a climb, you see. Lupin points ahead to the rooftops of a line of buildings along the outer wall. The buildings are 40 to 50 meters tall. For a while, we have to scale a rickety bear scare. Ah, my brain! Why can't you read? For a while, we have to scale a rickety bare staircase to climb up the buildings. There!
Good job.
My brain,
You did it.
My brain wanted to say a bare scarecase.
Gold star for Sharky. He did it.
Don't make me.
I'll make you what?
Stop existing. Boom! Finally, we reach the top. The cityscape here is completely different from down on the streets. This area is a lot less lively. It's quieter, and there are fewer people going to and fro. I love it on the screen where the wings are on opposite sides of the cat. And the cat and one of the wings like went to heaven.
And one went bouncing off to hell, yeah. With me. That was me. Maybe you and Pi are the other wing of the cat, but that one that bounced was definitely me. Here comes Wing-a-Ling and Fat Baby to rescue you. Why aren't any of you out of breath after all those stairs?
A gentleman thief must have strong legs. I make sure to stay in peak condition. I guess I was just born this way. I'm a physical and mental prodigy. No.
Should I be gasping for air like you?
I love MC's response just being like, I don't get it.
Oh, is this not normal? You people. Why on earth would any doctor be up here? Because I'm quite selective about my customers. No one would think to find a clinic in such a remote location.
We turn towards the voice behind us and see a middle-aged woman in a white coat.
Well, isn't this a big group? Do I see a familiar face? What are you doing here, Lupin?
Hello, Doctor. I'm honored to see you again. There's someone who needs a checkup, and we don't care to leave a paper trail.
So I'm your neighborhood black market sawbones, is that it? I decide who I see. Is it the beanpole having an asthma attack?
Ah! Shots fired!
No, not me. Why don't you want anyone to know about your clinic here? It's because I'm too good. If people find me, I'll be bombarded with patients and I'll never get to go home to sleep.
Sleep, what's that?
I became a doctor to help those I want to save. And I will save only the people I want to save.
Whoa! Talk about your awful bedside manners.
Is this girl the patient then? Yes, it's me. How did you know? I know Lupin and the long-haired one well enough. You can't kill him if you tried. And if it's not the other kid, it's you.
Please say you've tried to kill Impey. Please!
The doctor's definitely speaking from experience. Hurry up and follow me. I can't do anything for you out here. Alright, first, let's get started. First, I'll examine your body and ask you some questions. Get your clothes off. Huh? Is deafness one of your symptoms? I said take them off. All of them.
Yes! Ow!
Damn it!
Lupin? Outside. Now! Lupin drags Impey out of the room. As
Well,
Victor's...
he's a gentleman thief.
Just Impey, please, somebody kill him.
They've tried. He's too sturdy.
He's too what?
Sturdy.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
My brain didn't process.
What do you think I said?
My brain didn't process.
What did it process?
Victor! Like the college dropout Victor Frankenstein?
Yeah?
Yes, that college,
Totally.
that deadbeat college dropout.
Hey, do we know whether this Victor Frankenstein has finished college? I don't think we do.
Yeah, he's...
So he was like head royal alchemist.
As Victor is about to leave, he looks back at me with a worried expression. Also, hello Magic, how was your weekend? Hope you're doing well.
What's the matter?
Death and destruction becomes us.
It's nothing. I'll see you later. Now that the menfolk are gone, take your clothes off and tell me what's bothering you.
Hopefully we interject pretty quickly and be like, so don't touch me, actually. Hello. While I undress, I tell her about the poison and how I'm seized with pain when I try to do something to the horologium. The gem on my naked chest pulses with light, like a heartbeat.
Oh, this is amazing. I've seen some terrible things stuck into a human body, but this is the most beautiful of them. I wonder how it was done and to get the pattern of gem and skin so artfully. Aren't you going to take your shoes off? I don't want to burn a hole in the floor. I see.
You see, we all see ice cream!
Wait, where is ice cream? I want to see ice cream.
Go into your freezer.
You're right, I do have ice cream. I regularly forget.
Same! Somehow. She takes out a stethoscope and is about to press against my body, then pauses.
I want you to hold up to the thinnest layer of clothes you have, so I can examine against the cloth.
Wait, did you need to take all your clothes off for your doctor to look at your chest?
Well, the doctor didn't know at the time exactly what's wrong, but she's a very excellent doctor, apparently, who is extremely selective and secretive about who she sees. And so she's just like, all right, let's just get this over with. Take off all your clothes. We'll probably need to deal with something there, I guess.
I nod and hold my clothing against my chest. Doctor presses the stethoscope against me.
What's wrong? Cover your wrist now. Why? Just hurry up and do it.
Why? Because I said so. Why? Why? Why?
I'm your goddamn doctor.
I follow her instructions and she grabs my wrist. After just a few seconds, she let go.
Up's over. Put your clothes back on.
Yeah, so we took all of our clothes off just so that for a stethoscope.
Well, I mean, I guess she wanted to examine to make sure there was nothing else, like, visibly on any other part of her body, maybe.
I guess.
I mean, because we know about this, right?
Yeah.
But, like, what if there was stuff on her ankle or, like, on her back or something that we just haven't seen?
Please tell me that the doctor's gonna say we're officially dead because we have no pulse.
Already? Did you find anything out? More like the opposite. I'm sorry? Get dressed and bring your friends in. I'll tell you all at
I call Lupin and the others in. The doctor gives me a quick look.
Simply put, my girl, I can't treat you. No doctor in Britain will be able to treat your condition. But why?
Is there poison that difficult to get rid of? Tell us everything.
In all honesty, I can't tell you anything because I don't understand it. Oh, what's wrong with me?
You have a gem in your chest.
And poison.
And poison that flows through your veins.
I wish you could tell me. What is wrong with you? I've never seen a heart patient who walked in here without a heartbeat.
Ah, so we are officially dead. Got it.
No, you're perfectly alive. You just don't have a heartbeat. Fucking metal, though. My heart isn't beating?
I'd never given it any thought. While everyone is silent in shock, Victor speaks up.
That's right. Your heart isn't moving. That's impossible for a human body, but... Oh, so you knew about it, boy. Why do you bother bringing her here, then? I noticed it immediately when I examined her, but I wanted another professional opinion. I wasn't sure if I should have told her about it or not. So you understand why I won't continue the examination. You tell her then.
Victor nods carefully.
Victor, what is it? You see, your heart isn't moving. Or perhaps your heart has been removed from your body altogether.
Ooh, metal. Can I have that?
So fucking metal. You should be dead. It's impossible. But here you are, very much alive.
Oh, we're a dead person. We're a zombie. We're a poison zombie.
Yeah.
Cool, poison zombie. So this is a horror game now?
Yeah. I mean, it already was. Do you remember what she does to people that she touches?
Makes them into soup.
Delicious. I mean, she can eat it. Her body neutralizes it.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah? Comments? I like soup. Me too. Soup is great.
It's like when Shredder says he's gonna make turtle soup, AC's gonna make people soup.
You have a special power that goes beyond medical science, and it seems you're using it as a life force. Soup!
See, this is just reminding me of the Tumblr post. That's like, like I'm gonna go journey and like defeat God, and it's like I defeated God and all God dropped was soup. What do you mean he dropped soup? Try again. Okay, I'll try again. I defeated another god and all they dropped was soup. And it just keeps going. It's like, what are you beating? The primordial soup gods. It's like, why are you beating the primordial soup gods? Then words I can't use. That's not soup.
Yes, it is.
Is it soup?
It's noodle soup.
Okay.
Just because you've never had cup noodles. Now I want cup noodles.
Then have cup noodles after stream.
All over again. Cup noodles are definitely soup. They definitely are.
Okay, I'm not.
They have to cook in hot water, and then you eat them with the hot water you cooked it in. So
is that what a soup? Is that what a soup is? It's just stuff cooked in hot water?
Kinda. Like water's the basis of most soup. Even if you use broth, like broth is just water that's been cooked with other stuff. When stream is done, look up is the ocean soup. When stream is done,
no, I'm googling it now.
Right now,
is
the ocean soup?
The ocean a soup?
It's giant.
Wait, why do I see this on Avon?
Ocean water is a soup.
Why do I see this on Avon?
I mean,
it has water. It has water, seasoning, salt, meat, animals, plankton, microorganisms, vegetables, seaweed. Add ingredients from a human, pollution. It even has water magma that to keep that is heating the soup up. Wait, what?
Is, you've never heard of Avon? Avon is a major ace organization. It's asexuality.org.
Yeah.
And it stands for, I believe, the Asexual Visibility and Education Network.
Just asexual.
And it was basically a big forum thing where people talked about ace stuff
Soup is meant
and
to
other.
be, soup is meant to be eating, so I don't consider the ocean a soup. Same with forest and salad. Is the forest a salad?
There are various ace organizations. That's one of the biggest ones.
Is a hot dog a taco or a sandwich or neither?
I really feel like it's both. Well, at some point, it sort of is a taco a sandwich, like a soft shell taco.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
Justify. Explain.
No.
I've heard the argument for taco, but I think a taco is a sandwich. It's like, well, if the argument is whether a hot dog is a sandwich or a taco, I mean, first of all, we have to disprove whether a taco is a sandwich or not.
Well, I could see an argument of being no, a taco isn't, because obviously it depends on the casing of the taco, right? Like, because technically a sandwich would be bread, stuff, then bread, while so it's covered on 2 sides, while a taco, if it's like hard shell, would only be covered on 3 sides. Hey! What Magic just said, I just said.
Yes, the cube theory of sandwich and all of the other things.
So if you go by that logic, then a hot dog is a taco because it has it covering on 3 sides.
But if you open up one of the sides of a hot dog, then it becomes a sandwich?
Yes.
God damn it, look what I've done.
Yes, but if you cut down the hinge the hinge of the hot dog bun.
Point. What about a sub sandwich that's still connected on the other side?
You mean a hoagie?
Yes.
What about a hoagie? The hoagie's also a taco.
Burrito is a calzone.
The hoagie is a taco.
Yes, but it's also a sandwich.
No, by this logic, the hoagie is a taco.
Yes, what I am saying is, counterpoint. I think we shouldn't be differentiating because there are sandwiches that are closed on 3 sides.
Or is a calzone a burrito? Is a burrito a calzone or a calzone a burrito?
I would use burrito as the more true categorization, because a calzone, I usually imagine, has like holes on top for letting the air out, but like that doesn't really count as like not enclosed, but it kind like it has holes, so it's less pure. But a burrito should be closed on all sides. So what's a sushi?
What is a sushi?
Sushi's just sushi, actually.
This is making me think of the joke argument that one of the people on YouTube that I watch is, if you have grilled cheese and tomato soup, you have a pizza.
Depends where you put the soup.
Breading,
quote unquote, on 4 sides. But in fact, it's seaweed, so there's no bread involved.
There's no bread involved.
But
it's
but like in terms of carbs, it would be rice. But the rice is enclosed inside the seaweed most times.
Oh, now I want sushi. But my roommate doesn't eat sushi.
Have sushi for just you.
Maybe. I might order sushi.
Sushi is great.
Now I need to see what... Oh my gosh. Why are
also, the last times that I got dinner from like a sushi place, I didn't even actually get sushi. I think I just got like...
If I cut my
chicken tender into a piece that has breading on only 2 sides, has it become a sandwich? It's become a sushi. Because actually, the sides, like a chicken tender, is going to still be... Well, actually, I guess
No,
If you're talking about cutting it on all 4 sides so that only the top and bottom, yes, I guess it has become a sandwich.
it literally would just become because it
you turned your chicken tender into a chicken sandwich.
because then it would have breading on 2 sides.
So I was first thinking of just like a slice, where you like slice a strip. But if you also cut the front and bottom off, or front and back off,
yeah,
so it's just the top and bottom,
yeah,
then it's become a sandwich.
Yep.
But while it still has the front and back on, it is actually a sushi, I guess.
The mystical 4th category, sushi.
Oh yes, so mystical. Very
So does that what is it? Is just what's only on one side then?
nigiri. Pizza?
Toast.
What if I put butter on both sides of the toast?
Are raviolis a burrito?
Or are they their own thing? I would call that a burrito then.
Yeah, there'd be
by these definitions.
by these definitions, it would be a
ravioli is
burrito. Are they same category as dumplings?
Or, wait, I could see an argument for a burrito is separate from raviolis and dumplings because burritos are rolled, but they're not actually like sealed. You can unroll a burrito.
Can we go back to buttering both sides of toast?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, you do you. I'm not a fan of toast.
It doesn't matter if you make a sandwich, but you put like butter on both sides of the outer part of the sandwich, and then like grilled cheese, right?
Yeah.
You put
how? How you?
on plate.
Who says you said on plate? Who says you said on plate?
You just hold it very carefully.
You just hold it by the sides.
But no, like actually, if you have a sandwich,
Yeah.
and you butter the outsides on both sides, does that mean that the outmost layer is no longer bread?
Yes.
First, give me a second.
Oh, sorry. Let me get this accurately. There we go.
Nothing happened.
Because Discord stopped it, noise gated it.
Twitch would have caught it?
What?
But Twitch would have caught it?
I don't know. My face was covered. I think so. It should have.
Great. Someone in chat confirm whether they could hear Sharky apparently screaming in pillow or not, because I couldn't.
I'm sorry for being so stupid. This is me after recording a bunch of episodes.
It's likely that the horologium is there to act as a replacement heart.
Fine.
Yes, I could. Glad to hear it.
This is me when I'm not trying to play Tokyo Mirage Sessions and instead just being stupid. Ugh. Which, that game has also become super stupid. I think I'm about to start making the Fire Emblem somehow.
Maybe dumplings are the truest category and burritos are actually a dumpling.
Would burritos be a dumpling?
Yeah, why not? If you made a mini burrito, it would absolutely be a dumpling. I'd call it a dumpling at least. Because you can have pierogies and stuff, and those are called dumplings. Though I do not understand, like, chicken and dumpling soup being called dumplings, because those are not dumplings. What's inside? There's nothing inside. It's just like a dough thing.
What's inside? Lies. Lies are inside.
Of Sharky, the lying liar who lies?
Look at what I said in Discord. I am totally not a lying liar who lies.
One of the guards speaks nothing but the truth, and the other speaks nothing but lies.
Ask us a question and determine who is who. Are you a lying liar? No, lies. No, no. Drat! We're so dumb.
You must never try to harm it, and don't let anyone else try to take it. I don't know about this horology business, but I'm not going to mess around with a body who defies all known medicine.
But that sounds like fun.
Alright, so back to talking about burritos. Dumpling in this case is a different thing. Biscuits versus cookies, or fries versus chips versus crisps in the UK and the US. I suppose. But, like, at what point did someone decide to call that a dumpling?
I nod and look around at the others, flustered.
When there's, like pierogies are known to be dumplings. So, like, what's the limitation on where? It's all Pennsylvania's fault.
I mean, Pennsylvania gave us gritty, so, like, Pennsylvania has a lot of things to blame.
Yup. And I think Pennsylvania also gave us Scrapple.
Believe so?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just looked it up to double check.
That weird thing that nobody should have exist.
Kinda tasty.
It did, and it terrifies me to this day.
Robert, it's kind of tasty in the way.
Wait, Pie,
that,
which
like,
one? Scrapple?
It's kind of tasty in the way, like, if you fry it, the fattiness does make it nice and, like, crispy, and it's salty and stuff.
Wait, which part terrifies you? Scrapple or gritty? Or both?
I feel like Scrapple's more terrifying than gritty. My dad liked Scrapple and not garlic roasted Brussels sprouts.
Oh, I did see that, like, Twitter post about Brussels sprouts.
Scrapple gritty is fine.
Yes, gritty is fine, of all things.
Yeah, gritty's fine.
Gosh dang it.
Gritty, you know, a big, furry, orange, huggable monster. It's fine.
Yes, like the Big
Garlic
Bird.
roasted Brussels sprouts also sounds good.
Gritty is like Big Bird. Or,
I'm just
what's the mammoth in Sesame Street called? Snuffleupagus? Is that it?
Maybe something like that? That sounds vaguely familiar.
I don't remember. I never actually watched Sesame Street as a kid.
You know, my parents think that I'm a super picky eater, and then I have conversations like this, and I'm like, what the fuck are they on?
Yes, we have conversations like, is a taco a sandwich?
My father deprived me of a tasty veg for 30 years. His brother introduced them to me this March, and I've been putting them in everything.
Ooh.
I have heard that Brussels sprouts, like, they always got used as, like, the sort of cartoony, like, oh no, the worst vegetable, so scary.
I thought that was broccoli.
Also broccoli, but also Brussels sprouts.
I remember.
But then I've seen around that actually, legitimately, like, the way we farm and grow Brussels sprouts, we have apparently, like, honed in on a tastier kind of Brussels sprouts. So actually, legitimately, Brussels sprouts taste better now than they did 30 years ago.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really... Huh.
How did we get talking on so much food? And I think you've also scared magic away with your toast with butter.
What?
Do you actually butter both sides?
Not usually.
Oh, not usually. Okay.
I more like I might do it if it's like a sandwich or something. Like me being hungry. All I've had for lunch was these so really interesting. There's like the snack thing.
Does it?
Takis?
Does it? Oh, I was gonna say, does it smile back? But no, they don't smile back.
No. Takis do not smile.
Those do not
But
smile
like
back.
so apparently they entered into some kind of partnership collaboration with like Tostino's, the pizza rolls
What?
company people. Yeah. And so when I was at the grocery store like a week or two ago, I discovered that there are now like Takis pizza rolls.
What?
So that's what I had for lunch.
What?
Yeah, I mean they're not really pizza rolls, it's just like the outside, instead of being a pizza roll, it has like the Takis flavoring on it.
Interesting.
However, we tried them in the air fryer, and I do not think that was necessarily a good idea. And so next time I will be returning, I think, to trying to microwave pizza rolls and pizza roll-like things. But it's pretty good. I mean, Takis and cheese. Yum. I just love food, so I'm down to talk.
And then there's me.
Like things like this, I'm just like, wow. My parents think I'm a picky eater. Fuck off. Yes, then there's you.
Who can't taste.
But like sometimes I think about it. I'm just like, wow, my parents think I'm a picky eater. And they make fun of me for being a picky eater, and they yell at me for being a picky eater. They did that after my graduation because they ordered exactly all of the things I don't like after my graduation, in which I was dragged to the restaurant of my brother's choice because they told me that I could pick any place I wanted for lunch. But your brother really wants dim sum, and you know, he's been in this other area that hasn't had dim sum like very commonly available, and so you should just let him have dim sum.
Forever mad.
Forever mad. Forever mad. But like, it was all the things that I didn't like. And then I'm talking here like, oh yeah, like Spam can be good, Scrapple can be good. I really like eating tripe. I really like eating jellyfish. These are things a lot of people don't like. Pig's blood, ox blood, those are pretty good. Definitely not for everyone, but I like them. I'm just like, wow. Actually, I'm really not that picky at all. I was also asking my roommate yesterday about another thing. Sorry, this is entirely just derailing from the.
You know, as we do.
But like, as we do. But like, did your parents like put you to bed like, or I guess everyone would have had to have been put to bed as like a toddler before they could get into a bed themselves, I assume. But like, at what point do you remember them like tucking you in to bed?
I can never remember my family ever tucking me
into bed.
I can never
and
remember.
Like, did your parents ever read you stories?
So
for the longest time, by which I mean like until maybe like a day or two ago, I was like, is it just like a white people thing to read stories to their kids before bed, or what?
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Are you specifically saying reading stories before bed?
Did they read stories to you in general?
My parents never did. My aunt did until I reached kindergarten, because then I was reading at like 2 grades above me level.
Yeah, I was getting ahead by first grade. But
but before bed, there is not one instance in my memory I remember ever being tucked in or read a story.
I sure did. My aunt and uncle read their kids' stories. Yeah, like I was not.
My grandma would sing me to sleep.
Read any stories.
Yeah.
I was certainly never sung to sleep.
No,
Oh,
but I think by the time I was like, that I can remember, because honestly, like, my memory can only go so far back. Um, but
it's not a white people thing because my
it's,
roommate's not white, and they did sometimes like tell stories to her before bed and like tuck her in and stuff.
um, but I think by the time I was like going to like kindergarten and that stuff, like, my parents would just be like, okay, time to go to bed. So go to bed.
Yeah,
And that was
I
it.
was. It's bedtime.
Yeah.
Go off to bed now
Yeah, basically.
on your own.
And that happened like, I mean, I stories of my mother. Y'all know stories of my mother. My father was, I think, worked from like 2 to midnight, 2 p.m. to midnight. So like, and not like he was a better person than my mother, but like, not like he was there either. So like, it was kind of just go to bed. And I was on a completely different floor than my aunt, uncle, and grandmother, who have a hard time walking upstairs. So
Mhm.
that wouldn't have happened.
I'm also thinking again about like, because I think I've mentioned how my parents set like a budget limit on my birthday and Christmas gifts, and if it went over if it went over that limit, I had to pay the difference. And I
Yeah.
was thinking about it last night, like, wait, did they apply that to my brother?
Did
I feel
they?
like they may not have come up with this rule until he was probably near the end of high school. So I don't remember if he like ever had that.
Wow. It's a shame though, because helping to settle your kid to sleep is a good developmental process. It helps your kiddo learn to settle themselves and also not feel completely disregarded.
Uh,
I think you're seeing a trend between both of us.
I also had to play board games by myself.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't even bother playing board games because, yeah, it was by myself, and I'm like, gee,
See, I know.
I know.
You were asking why we're friends, Sharky. I think we just found the answer yet again.
See, I was too much like getting at a board game is too much work because I know nobody's gonna play it with me, so I'm just gonna like
Yeah, it was
do
kind of
anything
not
else.
worth it. It was kind of not worth it. And I like a few times I wanted to play chess, but then I would very quickly get bored because it was me playing against me. And
Yeah.
I did not have like the capacity to not favor one side over the other, so I was immediately sabotaging the other side. And when you're playing both, that's just there's no point
I
at
mean,
that
so
point,
did I,
right?
but I was an only child of a very busy single. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I mean that's more understandable.
yeah, like if you're,
My mom was a housewife at this point.
my mother did go into the office, but she was always back well before I even got home from school. So my dad bought me Ivan the Terrible, the AI chess. What? Ivan the Terrible, the AI chessboard?
Chessboard would tell you where to move its pieces. Interesting.
I've never heard of that. That is really cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, I remember playing a few different games, like board games, but it was just by myself. So all the pieces had magnets at the bottom, so it knew where you were putting them. Interesting. And it was less that people weren't available to play them with me, so much as they just couldn't be bothered. They like just couldn't be fucked
I
to do.
mean,
Still at my dad's. It needs new batteries, but it still works.
that is
Nice.
very interesting. I'm seeing it online and I'm like, what the crap?
This is
Like,
why Sharky and I like talk about childhood with absolutely no sense of sentimentality.
yeah. I mean, I think the most sentimental thing I said yesterday was we were rearranging like books and stuff like that. Me and my roommate, and my roommate opened something. I'm like, oh, here's my DS and here's like my Game Boy Advance. I'm like, oh crap, my DS is at my parents' house. Well, that's gone. That sucks.
Right.
I'm like, at least my 3DS can still play DS games.
Yeah.
If it weren't for a probably well-expired statute of limitations, I'd be mandated out of parents.
Mandated reporting the out of your parents.
Look, my aunt was a slightly better person than my uncle, and she was the one who was actually taking care of me. So it wasn't like I was alone or anything, but like when it came to playing things, not like my brothers would care to play with me. I'm the little kid. They don't care. They're big kids.
I mean, in terms of mandated reporting, like, I was a latchkey kid well before the age where you're supposed to be allowed to be a latchkey kid.
I never was. They didn't give me a key to the house until college?
You know what a latchkey kid is?
Yes.
So that's not the point. When I received a key to the house is not the point.
I mean, it may mean different things.
I think when I Googled it before, there was
A kid who returns to an empty home.
Yes.
Like, I was never given a key because, like, specifically because it was never an empty home.
Yes. You're saying this like it puts us on par.
No. I wasn't saying it as on par. Can stay instead of going home to said empty home.
I've never heard of that.
That also makes sense. It would be called latchkey.
Don't need the key to the house. Yes. No. Not the program. More like the colloquial term latchkey kid. What am I? What happened to me in the past?
I can't even remember when.
Elementary school. We had an after-school program. I don't know what the name of it was, and I was never, like, part of it.
I don't even think my elementary school had an after-school program.
You went to a private.
Yeah, I went to a private Lutheran school.
I went to public school, so yeah, there was like an after-school program or something. I don't think it was at school. I think they had to like specially go to some other thing for like basically daycare after school. I will confess that I do not know what happens at like daycare because I never went to like a daycare.
Yeah, me neither. And in our cafeteria.
Interesting.
No one can answer my questions.
Yeah, I just like was given a key and given strict instructions. Do not tell anyone that you are returning home to an empty house. I think also with that classic threat of do not tell anyone or they'll take you away kind of thing.
Huh. Good to tell a child.
Which, I mean, I suppose that's technically true.
It is.
But yeah.
Great to tell a
I
child,
was
though.
given the very strict instructions not to tell anyone. But yeah, I was given a key to our house and like just supposed to go home from the bus and stay at home by myself for like several hours between when I got home from school and when my parents got home. And lucky for them, I was a very well-behaved child.
I remember, I think it was kindergarten. I think it was kindergarten. Where I had half days and then I would just be picked up and immediately sent to our ceramic shop to sit in the back of a ceramic shop for a few hours. My dad didn't give me a key. We just left the doors unlocked because our neighborhood was rural and wide enough that nobody worried about it in the the 90s and early 2000s.
My mom was paranoid. My mom was paranoid enough to say that I couldn't go to like the Walgreens literally like 2 houses down from our place by myself in broad daylight in the middle of summer. Out of fear that I would be kidnapped and sold into sex slavery, and yet not paranoid enough to like worry about having me come home from the bus stop by myself and like let myself into our house by myself
And not get sold into sex slavery.
Many years. Yeah, apparently kidnapping off the sidewalk, not a concern. Kidnapping from Walgreens, oh no, that happens all the time.
Oh, Walgreens. Walgreens is the devil.
Excuse me, that's CBS propaganda. That.
I don't have a heart. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing while I say it. It's as if I really am a monster.
Can you turn me into one too?
You're not.
I understand. Thank you for examining me.
My voice had fallen to a sullen monotone. I don't know whether it was because I now know how hard it would be to treat the poison, or because I was literally a heartless.
Where's the nobody?
No, technically, she would be the nobody. Because they are without hearts.
True. So where's the nobody?
No, you're asking where's the heartless.
Or, sorry, where's the heartless?
We don't know because she's been without a heart for a while.
Or I guess where's the heart? Technically, if they did something to it, it wouldn't necessarily be a nobody. Or wouldn't necessarily be a heartless, would it?
If she has darkness and it got removed, unless a Keyblade Master removed the heart, yes. If a Keyblade Master removed it and put it into a different vessel, then no.
What happens if a heart's just like floating around?
It would become a heartless if it has darkness in it.
What happens if a heart gets like captured in a glass? What if you stick a heart inside of a mason jar?
It would become a heartless. Vessel as in a body.
Yes, but I know what you meant. I'm just...
It would become a heartless.
Airtight sealed mason jar.
Yes, because the darkness is from...
It's a heartless, and then you have just a heartless in a jar.
Because the heartless is literally made from the darkness inside of it. It's not external in any way, shape, or form.
Uh-huh.
So, like, it being in an airtight jar wouldn't affect anything. Sorry, sudden Kingdom Hearts thoughts.
Do heartless breathe?
No, because you see them in space.
Ah, true. What if I vacuum seal?
You see them in, quote, the ocean between, which is equivalent to space, that they have to have flippin' spaceships to go in. So yes, they don't.
Great question. What if you vacuum seal it?
It
It can't grow or transform inside the vacuum seal.
honestly, it would probably have transformed before it was in the vacuum seal, because it's pretty instantaneous. You would have to do it within like seconds of the heart being ripped out of the body.
I mean, I can at least definitely be like, yeah, I can put that in a mason jar that fast. If I have a mason jar out the ready. But what if the mason jar is smaller than the heartless it would turn into?
There's some pretty tiny heartless, though.
Yeah, but I mean, what determines which kind of heartless you'll be?
The darkness and how much darkness you have in the heart determines how much heartless you are.
Exactly. So there are some pretty tiny heartless, but there's no guarantee that that's what you become.
Yeah, what would guarantee? Like,
there's no guarantee that you're not gonna be like a boss level sized monster. So what happens if you just scoop that heart up and stick it in an airtight jar?
It would probably destroy the jar if it became big enough.
What if it's a really, really strong jar?
It would probably destroy the jar as literally it's being pushed out from a creature that's growing.
What if it's an airtight titanium?
That doesn't exist in Kingdom Hearts.
You say that like there's not a single world in all of these worlds that might have a titanium, like, safe.
Please tell me, which Disney movie has a titanium safe in it?
What happens if you put it into, a restaurant freezer? Like the sealed freezer room things.
It would probably become an ice heartless.
So that has no bearing on the darkness in that person's heart. It's actually the surroundings.
Well, right? It's both, actually. Because if they become an emblem heartless, the emblem heartless depends on the world and surroundings that they're in. That's why each of the worlds have different emblem heartless, is because they change themselves to fit in with the world that they're in.
You said if it becomes.
Yes, because how they become a pure blood or an emblem heartless is still up in the air and hasn't actually been talked about.
So when are you doing that review session?
Sorry, the intricacies of heartless creation isn't in the review session.
Well, why not?
Because I don't want the review session to be a 3-hour lecture.
Well, when will you be covering it then?
I don't know. Maybe if I get 1,000 subscribers.
Now, surely you have to explain it at some point.
Not really. Because, again, the game doesn't really explain it. There's like...
So when do you go from being Kingdom Hearts 101 to Kingdom Hearts 300? How do you get into the advanced course? When will you be recording the advanced course?
That would be technically after you beat all the games.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Sharky will be getting 1,000 subscribers.
No, I think that specifically says you bearded her for... You bearded here first.
You bearded here first, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's not Shark... And I'm not saying that Sharky will be.
Sharky will be getting 1,000 subscribers. By the way, I just want to make clear, anyone can use the Professor Sharky. Need to know what the important course is. Trying to schedule thesis writing time.
Wait, but what would a Kingdom Hearts thesis be?
All right, I think
Sad face.
I got this working. Sorry, I'm just using you as a test now, I guess, to make sure that this worked out right. Yeah.
Hey, you know who's cool? Titty Spot.
Yeah, pie's cool.
What would a Kingdom Hearts thesis be, though? See, here's my thing with Kingdom Hearts, and it's just a personal thing. Like, 1,000 people make like their own like theory channels, and like here's this let's try to explain like what's gonna happen in the next like chapter of Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. And I'm kind of just like, please stop, please stop, please no. Because they make it like sound like it's going like they've discovered something amazing, and I'm just like, but no, just stop. And I mean, explaining Kingdom Hearts, the kind of rule of Kingdom Hearts is it will explain itself in like 30 years.
30?
Yeah.
How many years has it been now?
20. I think. When did Kingdom Hearts 1
have 10 more years to go?
When did Kingdom Hearts 1 come out in Japan? Hold on one second. Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, sorry. 19. March of next year is 20.
So we have 10 and a half years to go.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, we have 10 and a half years to go. Maybe then we'll find out what Kingdom Hearts actually is, because it's a door, but it's also a moon, but it's also, like, everything. Even
the
after...
hearts go flying up to the moon.
What?
Don't those hearts go flying up to the moon?
Well, so... If you're talking...
What if you put one of those in a jar?
Well, okay, so... Okay, hold on.
Am I upsetting you with my insistence on putting hearts in jars?
No. What I was going to say is, if you're talking about the Kingdom Hearts 2 moon, specifically, that was an artificial Kingdom Hearts made by stuffing hearts close enough together to make the moon. But then the minute that they were released from that, like, they made billions of Heartless. So... Technically, the Kingdom Hearts is the jar in that case. But then the jar very easily broke by having a laser shot at it.
A laser shot at it sounds like very easily broke. That sounds like a lot of effort broke.
Are you sure a madman made the laser?
You should read this line while I get more coffee.
Even after we return to the lively street, my mind is elsewhere. Also, I am sorry to everyone who don't want to be listening to Kingdom Hearts. The more I try to find out about myself and my affliction, the less I understand. Am I going to be like this forever? Thoughts like this grow stronger within me. Also, hello Melik, how are you doing? I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're having a good 9 a.m. on Monday. While we just talk about crazy things like putting hearts in jars and is the ocean soup and is sushi, what is sushi in comparison to taco and sandwich? Anybody listening to this in the future, I am very sorry, because I'm okay. Glad I don't have work till tonight. Nice! It is always good to not have to work till tonight. Ah, you're back. Hey, come on now, wait. Come now. Hey, come on now. Don't be so sad, Miss AC. We know that we don't know what's going on. So we do know something, right? That hurt my head.
I suppose that's true. Impey's right. I believe your poison is more an alchemical problem than a medical one.
Alchemy, the causes of multiple series of problems.
Uh-huh. If that's so, then I'm just the man to save you. I'll look at all the possibilities, and I promise we'll do something about it. Thank you.
I was going to make a comment, but that comment would be very mean and make everyone sad, so I'm going to stop.
What? ... You're not gonna say the mean and sad? Speaking from experience, alchemical problems can become medical. Real fucking...
Magic, have you tried to perform alchemy?
What is chemistry, if not basically...
I mean, yes.
The forefather of alchemy.
Well, no, technically it's the other way around. Chemistry came from alchemy.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, basically. No comment.
Magic, did you lose an arm trying to bring... Oh, no. Did you lose a leg trying to bring your mother back?
Magic has plenty of mothers.
That's true. I know it's my fault that we're so depressed, but I can't bring myself to cheer up. Suddenly, Lupin, who had been walking ahead of us, stops. All right. I've made up my mind. AC, I'm taking you someplace nice right now.
Someplace nice? Like where?
The garbage dump. A nice place, of course. We need to take our minds off things. Impey and Victor shrug, not knowing what he is talking about. Problems go from, oh, this reaction made a side product I wasn't expecting to. I think I just inhaled some mustard gas magic?
Do you need to be wearing a gas mask while doing your experiments?
If not, you should, starting now. If you've
Well, I'm asking, do you need to, in the sense of, was that something that happened to you? Or are you talking about some other chemical occurrence that happened in history?
When I see Lupin smile, I can't help but nod. I don't!
Alright. Let's go, Lupin.
Now the question is, have you inhaled mustard gas? And if so, please stop? As Lupin ignores our inquiries about where he's leading us, we gradually make our way away from the center of town.
Never inhaled or made mustard gas. No comment on other chemicals.
Oh, good lord. This is why we're afraid for our stream child.
Plenty of people work in chemistry, and plenty of living people work in chemistry.
Why, yes, if there were plenty of dead people working in chemistry, I would be a little afraid.
I don't know, depends what kind of chemicals they created.
It's already been a while since we passed through the port areas.
I'm implying I'm dead? Oh no, Magic. We're only implying that you're as dead inside as we are.
Yes. The fun talking points that we've had today. Is sushi... Is a burrito sushi?
No, it was is a calzone burrito.
Is calzone a burrito? Putting hearts in vacuum sealed jars and magic inhaling mustard gas.
Extreme father, like extreme child, I guess.
Okay, mood, but also no. You shouldn't follow your father as an example. I'm a bad example. What?
Well, they can't follow me.
Magic
Or
has,
at least I don't think you want them to.
Magic has plenty of other stream mothers.
Where?
Pie!
Wait, sorry, did you say plenty of other stream fathers?
No, I said mothers.
Well, maybe stream father, though. Like stream father, like stream child.
Yeah,
See-
but like Magic shouldn't follow after the stream father. The stream father's a terrible example who really shouldn't be alive.
You're not allowed to die, Sharky.
Really, where is he taking us? Are you tired of walking yet? We're almost there. Just as Lupin says this, I hear a horse neigh.
No, he's a good role model. A good example. Good role model.
As long as you continue working on your PhD of Kingdom Hearts, that I think you're like 40 episodes behind on. I don't know how far Melik is. But I know Magic said that they're like 40 episodes behind on. Probably more like 30.
Maybe they've caught up.
Magic? No. I know for a fact Magic hasn't. Melik? Possible. This is accurate.
Yes.
I know my stream child. I look around, and my eyes are drawn to horse-drawn carriages and automobiles. The women and men riding them are dressed stylishly in beautiful dresses and fancy suits. What lies beyond here? We continue walking even further and pass through yet another section. You don't have to call me out in front of the whole class, Professor Father.
Professor Father.
Who's the whole class?
I've watched all the Kingdom Hearts videos on your channel. Better get that review session up quick, Sharky.
Yeah, I've been procrastinating, and there's only been Tokyo Mirage sessions lately.
Better get those review session things up fast.
I did it. I know the last comment that Melik made on the channel was like something about facing Vexen and being like, wait, he uses a shield? Suddenly, we arrive at a place with lots of people. Two fierce-looking men at the entryway watch the people going in and out. Well, Magic, you can't watch the recap episode. If you don't know the prior information, it won't make sense. Like Kingdom Hearts, it won't make sense.
Isn't the review session supposed to explain it so that it makes sense?
Do you think I can explain all of Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 1 in a relatively not 5-hour-long fashion that will make it
5 hours?
for the sake of everyone's sanity? I'm already trying to hope to try to trim it down so it's not like 45 minutes.
Now, I just have a song stuck in my head now called Baby I'm Dead Inside.
I mean, mood.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Oh, so that's where you're taking her. Suppose is the perfect place to take our minds off of things.
Lupin? Are you sure this is an appropriate venue for someone like her?
What could it be? The other two seem to know where we are. Don't be so uptight. We have some extra cash since we didn't have to pay the doctor. Let's cheer up and have some fun.
Fun?
Yes, what is this fun? Please explain to me. What is fun? I'm waiting.
Keep waiting.
Satan, please explain what fun is.
Keep waiting.
Okay, I guess we're going to be here for the next, like, 40 minutes. No! That's Oz Mafia.
You're at a brothel or something.
I have his for friends that do stuff together. You is for you and me. And is for anywhere and anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue sea.
And clipped.
No, the better version is F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors. Do not clip that.
Hmm?
Hey there, Miss AC. You'll understand once we're inside. It's the nicest place you could ever go.
Please hold, I need to clip it.
The brothel was in Oz Mafia when one of the characters went to go get a, quote, haircut. And so I made a bunch of jokes about being like, oh yeah, he's just getting a haircut. Nice. And I think this is the second time that Satan is clipping something in this, No. No. No.
Alright, it's publishing.
Gosh dang it, you.
Clip.
Lupin nods and leads the way in. Welcome, Viscount Brightman. We hope you enjoy your stay today. Thank you. Very good, thank you.
Viscount Brightman?
It's one of Lupin's aliases. He's got so many names he changes who he is depending on where he goes.
Wait, Magic, were you here when Sharky was humming and singing earlier? Because that also got clips.
What was I even singing? Was it like Star Wars or something? Okay, please stop. I'm
just gonna poop.
Yep, that's what I was about to do.
Don't worry, I have the mod tools up.
Okay, good. That's understandable, I suppose. These are my wife and servants. We thought they deserved a break, so we've given them some money. Allow them in. As you wish, Viscount Brightman.
The real tragic thing is that the
Hey!
messages still set up a chat.
And... boop!
So we're servants now. Isn't it great that there's two of us?
Yeah. I don't know how he's able to keep all his stories straight. He's like an engineer. But all he makes is lies.
Ah, so Sharky is Lupin.
Wow.
He is very reliable, though. I'm not surprised that he's never been caught. So, what is this place?
Stop lollygagging, servants. Do keep up. Yeah, coming, master.
You'll find out soon enough. Let's go, AC.
I start walking along with Victor. However, this place is intimidating. The people around us are talking and having a good time. Am I good enough to be in a place like this? Why are you being so shy, mademoiselle? You're the most beautiful person here. Lupin suddenly appears before me and smiles into my eyes. Would you grant me the honor of escorting you?
Lupin.
Is that a yes? Then let's go.
Alright, thank you. But really, what kind of place is this?
You haven't figured it out yet? Well, madame, allow me the honor of enlightening you.
Impey, you don't sound like yourself when you talk like that. But we still have no clue where we are.
Exactly. I think we're probably going to like a circus or something. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
You haven't caught on yet.
Nope.
Well, you will soon.
Why does Lupin get to talk a push, but not me?
It's just not your style. You're more of a down-to-earth, funny character. Not a charming one, just one we want to bonk over the head all the time.
Ew. Ouch, that really hurts. Especially because you really mean it. Pay no attention to the idiots, people. This place is known as a casino. It's where you go to win money. Ow.
That's why he said, I've given them some money.
Don't make the person who doesn't know about the world gamble.
And Victor being like, are you sure this is an appropriate place to bring her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that checks out for Lupin.
Yeah.
Most people lose money, usually. Simply put, you wager money on games of chance and get more money if you win. Winning you're rich, losing you're poor. I think I get it. But why would a place like that be in a place like this?
Oh, that's because they're going to start holding large-scale auctions and betting on airship races here, Miss AC.
Right here? It's like an annual festival. Everyone in London knows about it.
Except for you. Yep, the whole thing is run by the London firm, the massive criminal group. And it's an open secret that this place is here. So, since they have this huge place anyway, they decided to set it up as a gambling hall before the events. That's right, government turns a blind eye to it since it ends up bringing in so much money to London.
Yeah, this might actually be the safest place for us to hide from scrutiny.
Look, the people here have come from all across Britain to use their money to alleviate their ennui. We'll just people come and go while we're talking. It's showtime. I can hear this casino's money crying out to me. Help me, Arsene. I belong with you. Lupin seems really excited about this. First, we go to the cashier's counter to change out money into casino chips, then we divide them among ourselves. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but by the way Victor's face twitches, I figure that it's probably a lot of money.
Oh my.
Alright then, well, why don't we all go do what we want from here? Impey's talking?
Impey's not on the screen, but
That's why I'm like, wait, Impey's talking?
it says AC and not Miss AC, so maybe it's Victor? Should I read it then?
If you want, because, yeah, that doesn't sound...
That's fine. What are you gonna do, AC? We really shouldn't leave you alone. Come along with one of us.
No, it was supposed to be Impey. Apparently.
No, I mean, you can choose either of these. Either way, you're referring to them in third person, so like...
Oh, come on. Who do we want to go with?
Impey.
We want to go with...
You want to get his rat over with?
Fine. Oh, sorry.
I'll go with Impey.
Me? You want to come with me? Oh, well, of course. I mean, it's obvious that you would. Sorry, guys, but it wasn't a competition. I just can't help being a lady magnet. Don't hold it against me. I mean, you guys aren't half bad yourselves, but there is a striking difference between us.
Yeah, the other two have brains. I wasn't aware that we were in some kind of contest here.
Oh, he's just acting that way because he's always being ignored.
Alright, I actually changed my mind. I'm going with Victor.
Or mocked. It's probably some sort of payback. If you insist, Miss AC, then my body is yours for the taking. It is ready to accept your love. Ew. Stop it.
It just seemed like Lupin wanted to go off on his own to play. I would have actually picked him instead. And Victor looks too tired after walking so far today, so you would be my most appropriate choice. Love wasn't involved.
Impey is already striding across the room as I'm trying to explain myself. Hey, come on! I'll show you how I'm all kinds of cool.
Impey never listens.
Uh-huh. Let me know if you're about to run out of patience. I'll come over and give him a smack for you. I start to nod, but quickly shake my head. We tell Lupin and Victor that we'll meet them at the entrance and start walking around the casino. Catch up with Impey so I can follow him around. I actually saw something really neat earlier.
What is it?
I already changed my mind. Can we please go with Victor? Here it is! Ta-da! He directs my attention to a strange-looking device with a lever on it. It must run on steam, because it releases a small puff of it from time to time.
What's this?
This is called a slot machine. It's an amazing device that gives you money if you pull the lever and push the button.
It gives money. Is that unusual?
I'm starting to worry about where your common sense begins and ends. But yes, it's unusual. It's amazing. I love that face. I hate Impey, but I love that face.
Uh-huh.
According to Impey, if you push the buttons to stop the reels so they show the same picture, you get money. Alright, watch closely. I'll show you how to do it. Impey waves his arms in a grand flourish and pulls down on the machine's lever. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah! Impey gets a fierce look on his face and strikes a strange pose. Ah! The shout, Impey starts to press the button with lightning speed. In a moment, chips begin to clatter into the tray at the bottom of the machine. How do you like that? The genius engineer has done it again. the screaming and pressing buttons was the genius engineer part?
It's easy. I want to try.
Go ahead, but it's not that easy. This game calls for excellent sight, reflexes, and most importantly, experience. Looks simple, but it's actually very deep.
Oh, I won.
What?
And there's more coming out than before.
What?
It is pretty easy.
Please, show up him. Amazing. No normal human could pull that feat off. Yeah, you show him, Macy.
Oh. Following that logic, you're not a normal human either, Impey.
Can't back down yet. Impey grabs his shoulder and stretches and walks up to the biggest slot machine. From what I read earlier, this monster slot machine was imported all the way across the sea from America just for this event. The reels spin at such high speed that it's impossible for the naked eye to keep up. Would you still think this is easy, Miss AC?
I'll give it a try.
The reels move at a furious speed. It's so fast, so furious.
Very angry. Angry speed.
The pictures have all blurred together. This might be difficult. I suspect that I will probably fail, but I do my best to press the buttons.
I didn't get anything. Oh well.
Hello, Nick!
Hi, Mac. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome! Miss AC, if I'm able to get a match, will you love me?
I won't love you, but I certainly would be impressed.
Would you love me? No. Good enough. There's a saying in Asia that the journey of 1,000 yards begins with a single step.
A 1,000 yards isn't much of a journey.
Could probably run that far in minutes.
I mean, true, right?
Yeah, very true. Now,
Well, not minutes, perhaps. Because 1,000 yards is what, like 10 football fields?
how are you? Okay, we're okay.
You're doing fine.
How are you? Yeah, how are you, Mick?
Wait, I did a fun new command. Yeah, I have a fun new command to play with in chat now.
Now just watch. I'm gonna perform a veritable miracle with this machine. Impey pulls a small silver box from his pocket and cheats. I'm gonna use this to interfere with the internal spin speed. With this, any slot machine becomes mine to command.
Isn't that cheating?
Now, a slot machine is a game of skill, and I used my own skill to make this. But let's not tell security.
Hell yeah, cheat the casino! Impey behind you.
Just watch, this little baby's gonna save the day. Impey laughs and is about to press a button when a huge shadow falls over him. Pretty good, just sleepy. Yee. It is a sleepy Sunday. Oh, I see. So you built a device to save the day, did you, sir? Staying behind Impey is a guard with quite a lot of muscles. Oh, this? No, it's a good luck charm. It's a music box that plays my favorite song. Want to listen? Oh, let's listen.
Do love that face.
Why don't you come with me, sir? Hey, whoa, wait, hold on.
Why do you sound so accurately customer servicey with the guard voice?
I wonder why.
Tired and like irritated at having to do something about it.
Because that's what it is.
I know, but it's not written that way, which just makes it really funny.
Don't read it as written, read it as experienced. The man seizes Impey by the scruff of the neck and half walks, half drags him away. Don't worry about me, Miss AC. We'll meet again. Our love is eternal.
Sing off again.
Impey blasting off again.
I guess it'd be Impey Barbicane to get closer to the number of syllables.
And like that, he's gone.
I need to help him. What should I do?
Don't bother. So what's this game about?
It's another dating sim, and in this one, MC is this girl on the screen right now, who we've named AC because we couldn't think of a name, so we just named her AC. And she has poison skin, so anything that touches her skin directly dissolves into mush and liquid.
Whereas we joked earlier, people soup. Whereas I joked earlier, people soup.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one was a dog.
Ah, yes, there was dog soup.
Poor pupper.
Yes, poor pupper.
And also inanimate objects, so like titanium or platinum soup.
Sword soup.
Uh-huh. Grass soup. When she puts food in her mouth, it pretty much immediately turns into mush, but at least she can still taste flavors, it sounds like, just not textures.
Better than me. But yeah, then basically you're just dealing with people and trying to figure out how way to stop it.
Oh, and the dateable characters are like famous characters from literature, like Arsène Lupin and
that's intense and various, I suppose.
And Van Helsing. Yeah, it's pretty ace, I guess, because no one can touch you.
Do you choose? Yeah, we get to choose which one of the people we want to date.
Sort of. I mean, it's
sort
based off our options. It's less obvious, but there are still some very obvious choices. And their goal is so it's like steampunk Victorian era London. And so her father, who she has this like magical gem in her body, and that's apparently what makes her so poisonous. But it cannot be removed because we just found out today that this is apparently the thing that replaces her heart because she has no heartbeat. And you're trying to find her father, who's sort of behind that and ostensibly, supposedly part of like a plot by the British government to do some crazy big terrorist scheme. So we're trying to solve that and also maybe try to solve the poison.
Yee. Turn around and surprised to find Lupin standing next to me. He'll wriggle his way out. Who knows? They may even knock some sense into him. Though that's far too unlikely.
Everyone's like, if only.
I worry for a moment. But I ultimately arrive at the conclusion that if Lupin thinks so, then Impey will be fine in the end. Like the doctor said, sadly no one can kill him.
Yeah, you can't You couldn't kill those two if you tried.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. A little bit later, we all meet up again. Lupin was a big winner and was told not to come back by the people running the casino. Victor spent his time peacefully observing his surroundings. Impey said that he ran for his life, was almost drowned in the Thames by the security guards. Sounds like Impey.
Sounds like each of them.
Yeah.
Each of them exactly as expected.
May have gone a bit overboard with the winning, but it did give you a break for a change, didn't it, AC?
And yes, by Victor, they do mean Victor Frankenstein.
Yes. The deadbeat college dropout in the book.
But in this case, he's the runaway royal alchemist who has been falsely accused of terrorism. Lots of terrorism in this game, I guess. Yes, I've seen so many things for the first time. It was fun.
Everyone smiles at my words. Knowing they're concerned about me makes me feel bad, but a bit happy as well. Feel like I'll be able to get along well with these men.
You monster! Die! Die!
Okay.
No, not you.
Suddenly, I flash back to that time, as if to remind myself that I must remain alone and isolated.
AC? What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing.
I was just having a traumatic flashback.
Yeah. Everyday normal occurrence.
Mood. Are you sure? Sorry, but we're going to have to stick around here for a little longer. I have business to attend to.
Business?
This place is like a sample of London's seamy underbelly. We might find some information on Isaac's disappearance.
I see. Is that the reason we came here?
It's a reason, but my priority was to take your mind off of things.
Thank you.
Now, would anybody mind if I left early? I'd better get out of here before security notices me again.
Impey, what on earth did you do?
I might have tried to cheat at gambling. Hey, you. Oh, stop right there. No admittance without the host's approval. There is some commotion at the entrance. What's going on over there? We look towards the noise and see a man surrounded by a number of the casino security guards.
Huh? I've seen him somewhere before. A friend of yours, Victor? No, but...
Suddenly, a loud bang rings out, and in the next instant, Lupin pins me to the ground.
Dangerous. Lupin?
Just stay low. There was a shotgun blast. That man shot at the guards. From the floor, I look over to where the man was. All the guards who had been around him are on the ground.
The Yard have followed me here?
No way! They were going around shooting at people in crowded places. They should all be arresting each other first, said police.
Well, I mean, they did say that this is like an open secret run by the very large criminal organization.
Yeah. And it's the police. They wouldn't arrest each other. They'd probably give each other high fives for that.
Well...
Impey's logic is sound. Panic is beginning to spread because of the gunshots, and screams can be heard. In any case, we'll have to save the tour for later. I've lost sight of the gunman, and he may be after her. Let's go. But then, Lupin is helping me up when a threatening metallic click can be heard behind him.
It's you. is your final character.
My final character? I don't think I was the last guy.
Mm-hmm.
Was I?
Mm-hmm.
Then what's he supposed to sound like?
I told you, he's kind of Axel-like. Not Kingdom Hearts Axel, Mafia Axel.
I didn't figure you meant, Kingdom Hearts.
Probably more like Kingdom Hearts Axel.
Who did you say?
Lupin is probably more like Kingdom Hearts Axel. Not
Really?
exactly. But out of all of them, he'd probably be the closest.
I mean, Impey is just Demix. So, like...
Demix, but horny.
Demix, but horny.
Yikes.
That sounds... No thank you.
I mean, in general, isn't Demix no thank you?
I mean, I was gonna say, in what sense?
In that kind of sense.
I mean... yeah?
Anyway, find your voice and read your line. Just like Mafia Axel, but angrier and meaner.
So basically just don't put any emotion in my voice except for anger?
Yeah?
But what is anger? I don't know if I have anger in my bones.
Don't lie.
Go.
You don't express your anger, but you feel anger sometimes.
Go. Do you think you could escape from me? A cold voice. Do you think it's even possible? I gingerly look up and there...
Is a man with a cool-looking earring.
Viscount Brightman. Did you think a false name would keep me from recognizing your face, Arsène Lupin? I don't owe you an answer. Besides, if you know someone's name, it's only polite to introduce yourself. I see no point in being polite to someone like you. The man narrows his eyes. Just hand over the monster. You stole it, didn't you? Monster? What monster? The only thing I stole was the heart of a beautiful lady.
Oh, she has no heartbeat! Lupin!
That's why! Just rip the heart out of the chest.
Actually, if she has no heart, he stole everything but the heart of a beautiful.
Hey! The monster Twilight's after. Oh, everyone knows you stole it from the Royal Guard. There's no point hiding it. I have some business with it. If you don't hand it over, you're going to experience some pain. ... Not going to answer me? Fine, you leave me no choice. I can see the man's finger tighten on the trigger of his gun, but Lupin is faster. In a heartbeat, Lupin has a metal stick in his hand, pointing at the man's face. Ah, yes! Bring a stick to a gunfight.
Uh-huh.
The best decision.
Well, he didn't bring it to a gunfight. The gunfight kind of came to him.
Fair. Bang! Lupin shouts and the stick emits a blast of smoke. Ah, yes, he's a wizard. He used smokescreen.
Yup.
Did you already forget what I said, Arsene? Now's our chance. Let's run. Lupin grabs my hand. My throat is going to be dead. Too slow. Suddenly, Lupin disappears from my side. The next moment, I see his body fall right in front of me. Realize that somehow Lupin had been thrown into the air and dropped. Yeah, ow! You're more like a monster with that brute force of yours. I'll say it again. Hand over the monster.
Lupin, duck.
Where? Wah. Victor stands and shouts, throwing a glass tube. It's probably the same way he dispatched the soldiers we encountered in town. The man's shotgun goes off and the tube explodes in midair. A valiant attempt, but surprise attacks will only work once. And also yelling us about a surprise attack doesn't make it a surprise attack anymore.
Surprise! It didn't work.
Just who is this guy? He's irritating as all.
Oh.
Lupin has already taken my hand and is pulling us away from the man. And then... Hey! Never fear, Impey is here! Quack!
Quack.
Impey, carrying Victor, catches up to us. Wait, what?
Impey, put me down.
Victor protests as he is carried. It's much faster this way. It's barely emasculating. Don't worry about it. Who the heck was that, Lupin? No idea. Probably someone sent out by Twilight to capture her. I don't really know why he's alone, but let's hurry. We escape the casino and run towards one of the wooded parks in the city to use it for cover. We look behind us, but no one is. We look behind us, but no one is behind us.
Do you think we lost him?
Well, Lupin and I are tough enough to handle most folks. That bloke with the gun probably gave up.
Impey, set me down, please.
Oops, I forgot about you. Strange. I wouldn't think someone like that would back off so easily. Lupin peers through the forest cautiously. Oh, this isn't good. We may have walked right into a trap.
What do you mean?
That we may have walked right into a trap. Didn't I just say that?
But what kind of trap, Lupin?
I highly doubt that man just happened to see us there and attacked us.
True.
That place is a magnet for information. What if he'd set a trap there, knowing we would have to go there eventually? If that's the case, then it's likely planned for us to try to flee into this wood area and knows the geography well. No way! You couldn't have expected us to escape. You're overthinking this.
No, it makes sense. I knew I'd seen his face before, and after hearing his voice, I remember now. Where did you see him, Victor? Buckingham Palace. It was...
Suddenly, Lupin turns serious. Talk! Quack! A gunshot explodes just as Lupin shouts. The man appears from the shadow behind a tree. So, you've detected my presence, Arsene. You're not your average pickpocket. Where did you train? Alas, I'm merely a dashing gentleman thief. I have no time for your tomfoolery. The man doesn't even point his gun at us. He walks towards us slowly, seemingly defenseless.
That's it. I knew it. His name is Abraham Van Helsing. Abraham Van Helsing, hero of the Vampire War, known as the Human Weapon. His mastery of a dual shotgun fighting style is seen by many as humanity's best. Hero of the Vampire War 2 years ago. A member of the most excellent order of the British Empire and Twilight's best fighter.
Vampire! A subspecies of humanity! Wow, harsh. They are physically stronger than humans, with stronger members being closer to pure-blood vampires. What?
The most excellent order. The greatest title and honor in the United Kingdom, given only to select few knights. Only a few have achieved this title in British history.
The Vampire War? The Vampire War, a conflict between humanity and vampires that took place 2 years ago. Humans were able to win due to powerful gas weapon used by the British Army.
That's right. Because of his kill count, he's come to be known as the Human Weapon. Isn't that right, Van Helsing?
I've retired from Twilight. I have no interest in clinging to past glories. Whatever glory you had is definitely in the past. Now you've fallen low enough to chase a bunch of thieves. How sad. I'd prefer not to be pursuing scum like you are, Sen. I won't harm you as long as I can still complete my objective. Do not resist. Points his shotgun at us again, but Impey stands between Van Helsing and us.
Impey?
Want to end after this scene?
Probably.
You think you're some big hero from the Vampire War, huh? So what? I'll take you on. I'll buy you guys some time. Get out of here.
No. This man is strong, isn't he? You're in danger.
Don't worry. Don't you worry, Miss AC. I'll protect you no matter what. When I get back, you and me can... I'll tell you later. What could it be? The more Impey talks, the more worried I get about him. We'll meet again, it's okay. The power of our love shall reunite us. Whoa! You can't shoot yet! I'm in the middle of something here! Are you finished acting like a fool? If you're not
He's
going...
not acting.
If you're not going to do anything, then I'll make the first move. Pfft, whatever. The only thing you're rushing to is a quick death. You might not see it, but I'm mad now. Impey dashes forward at superhuman speed, kicking off a tree and jumping high into the air.
Amazing.
Chew on this, Four Eyes. Impey Dynamic Impact!
Body slam.
Gah! Impey is blasted away by the man's shotgun.
Are you being hunted? I mean, there is a vampire hunter after us.
And I mean, technically, like, Twilight's has a wanted, like, a bounty on us.
Holy shit, this guy doesn't mess around.
He falls to the ground and doesn't move. Physical abilities, but that's it. He would have been better off using those skills as a street performer.
Hey! This is bad. He needs medical attention, quick.
Hold on, both of you. We're going to leave him here.
Lupin, what?
Just come with me.
You're making a mistake. You're making a mistake, Lupin. We can't just leave Impey lying here. Damn, don't you hate when the guy hunting you not only shoots you, but critiques your technique?
Poor form. Should have used it differently.
Uh-huh.
We can't go back. That's exactly what that Van Helsing man wants us to do. Lupin doesn't stop running as he talks.
What?
Fine, I'll explain. Just keep moving. As a matter of fact, he's not that badly hurt. He was just shot with a shotgun.
He's fine. What makes you so sure?
That man, he's not the killer type. He's only killed vampires, not humans.
Huh?
Did you see the casino guards after they had been shot? There wasn't a single drop of blood on any of them. Using a shotgun from that close a range would have torn them to pieces. His guns are most likely loaded with low-powered shells or rock salt. Basically, he's seasoning you, not killing you.
Tasty.
He wants to season you up for when he eventually eats you.
But wait, I thought we were the ones who turned people to soup.
When we date people, he seasons them, we soup them. It might break a bone or knock someone unconscious, but that's it. Someone as ridiculously sturdy as Impey will be fine.
Amazing, Lupin. You were able to observe so much in those hectic moments.
Yes, you can shower me with praise once we're all back home safe. I think we've gone far enough, AC. You hide behind the bush and wait.
It might break a bone. Pretty sure that still requires medical attention. But Impey's ridiculously sturdy. He's fine. His bones are fine.
Victor, you and I will divert his attention till he doesn't notice her here.
Alright. That will put you two in danger.
We're doing this because it's dangerous. Worst case, we break a bone. That's much preferable to you getting captured.
AC, it's us against one man. We have less risk if we move separately.
I hesitate for a moment, then nod. I'm going to trust them.
Be careful, you two. Yes, you be careful too. Damn.
He's already headed this way. Hide, AC. Must have heard some footsteps coming. I follow Lupin's instructions and huddle behind a nearby bush. Right after that, Van Helsing appears, directly across from where I'm hiding. You're admirably quick on your feet when on the run. I'll give you that much. And you're admirably quick at following me. I'll give you that, Van Helsing. A bush off to the side shakes. Look over to see... Hey, Lupin! And Victor, too! Glad I was able to catch up so fast. What's up? Am I interrupting some kind of showdown? Impey! Oh, I'm so glad he's alright. I definitely hit your center mass. Oh, you're a sturdy one. If you could get up and catch up with us so soon. So sturdy, you couldn't kill him if you tried. It's a pretty big pain in my neck, too. Trust me, I've tried. What's that supposed to mean? Making jokes even when you're backed into a corner. I'll ask you once more, where is the monster? Would you believe me if I said I don't know? If you want to waste your lives, that's your decision. The four men stare each other down, unmoving as the tension fills the air. Oh, I see. But I'm not stupid enough to tell you anything when you're pointing a gun that can't even kill anyone at me. Is that what you think? Oh, I see. Van Helsing levels a shotgun at a nearby tree and fires. There is an explosion, and the tree falls. If you don't die from that, you'll very much wish you had. But is that the same shotgun that hit Impey?
I mean, he has 2 shotguns, it seems, so I don't know anymore. What the fuck is in those shotguns? Rock salt, apparently.
Explosive rock salt!
He blew up a tree.
If he shot me with that thing, it might have blown me to pieces.
Even me.
A miniature grenade, I see. I take it you have a variety of shells for use in various situations. It's nice that you pick up on things so easily. So, make your choice. Tell me where the monster is or you die. Let me ask you something, Monsieur. What are you going to do? What are you going to do once you found this monster you're looking for?
The N is silent.
I'm asking the questions here.
Sharky's just utterly ignoring me.
Van Helsing's shotgun is pointing directly at Lupin's chest. No one is able to move. If anyone does anything suspicious, he might pull the trigger. Van Helsing is unmistakably in control of the situation. I decide to... Fine, I'll keep hiding. Let's see if Lupin gets shot.
You quick saves?
Oh, no, I didn't. Keep hiding. If Lupin dies, he dies.
Fine, we can't even date him yet. God.
That's true. I want to rush out there, but if I do, everyone's efforts to keep me safe would have been in vain. I trust Lupin and hold myself back. But... you over there, you seem anxious about something. Van Helsing's eyes never leave Lupin while he talks, and Victor flinches. Victor's eyes flash in my direction for a split second. That's all it took. With one gun still aimed at Lupin, Van Helsing draws another shotgun with his other hand, points it at my hiding spot. Whoever's hiding there, come out, unless you want to die in a bush.
I'm just doing a lot of gasping.
We can read Magic's line.
Damn it, Victor.
I've been found. I give up and come out from the bushes. A wise choice. It seems she isn't stupid. Van Helsing narrows his eyes and looks me up and down, as if sizing me up. The next instant... run! Lupin shouts to distract Van Helsing, but the man clubs him with his gun. Lupin falls to the ground. Dead. Ugh.
Lupin!
Surely
a lot of gasping and a lot of Lupin! Impey! Lupin! Lupin! Victor! Lupin!
And then I have so many lines, I'm dead.
You're not dead.
A poorly executed plan. Now keep quiet, Arsene. Van Helsing's piercing blue eyes are directed at me. Who are you? Another member of Lupin's band?
The monster you're hunting is me. Just don't hurt them, please.
You're the monster? The man who had done all this with a flat expression all this time finally shows an emotion. Surprise. Surprise!
Yes, I'm the monster. Why do you want me? ... I'm not lying. What do you want?
I heard you possessed a gem called the Horologium. Give it to me.
I can't do that. Even if I could give it to you, I would probably die.
What? Explain.
I just found out, like 3 hours ago, that this is equivalent to my heart.
I loosen the buttons on my shirt and show him the gem embedded in my
I'm showing people your chest all the fucking time.
I loosen the buttons on my shirt and show him the gem embedded in my chest.
I've been told that this gem is a replacement for my heart.
AC, flashing people constantly. ...
Hits out kind of game.
Who are you?
My name is AC. Isaac Beckford is my father.
Isaac's daughter? He appears to be in true shock. Could it be that you have a connection to that man? A connection? What could he mean?
Yeah, I mean, we just told him that he's our father. Of course there's a fucking connection.
Change of plans. Tell me everything you know about Isaac Beckford. I need to find out the secrets of a certain man. Whether he's truly immortal or not, I need to be sure.
Immortal. A term used to refer to creatures that do not die naturally and have great resistance to injury.
A curse, really.
Immortal?
Hey, what the heck are you talking about? Silence. I'm speaking to this girl. If you truly are Beckford's daughter, tell me everything you know.
He is my father, but I'm sorry. I remember nothing before 2 years ago. That's all I know.
You say you have amnesia? No matter. I have plenty of ways to find out what you know. You're coming with me. Amnesia, a memory disorder with various psychogenetic or exogenous causes. The protagonist's symptoms include not being able to remember anything before a certain point in her life. Also, a game that we played a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Uh-huh. A very good game.
A very good game. In that game, you date the Grim Reaper.
You do not date the Grim Reaper. Sharky is lying again, because he's a lying liar who lies all the fucking time.
What are you going to do with her? She'll be a bargaining chip. I can use her to lure him out. What? Better explain yourself. In a way we all understand, you trigger-happy weasel.
Trigger-happy weasel.
Now I just want to see somebody make this Van Helsing as a weasel with shotguns.
Are you asking for a Photoshop request?
Yes! Van Helsing as a weasel with shotguns.
So we'll have to do art shark so you can art along.
Shut up.
Turning Van Helsing into a weasel with shotguns.
It's none of your concern.
Van Helsing, I have a suggestion.
Victor nervously raises his voice.
It seems that you are not, in fact, chasing her under orders from Twilight. And you mean to hold on to her in order to get information on a certain man. If you weren't with Twilight, there's a better way. Twilight is trying to find us, and we're also trying to track down Isaac's secrets.
Mick!
Lying liar!
Mick!
And AC is a key component to discovering Isaac's motives. You've been caught in lies on this. Also easily disproven because he's not in fact the Grim Reaper.
It's just my nickname for him.
Okay, but like he's not in fact the Grim Reaper, and by saying it without any context, you are essentially lying to our chat. And it's very mean to lie to our chat. Why would you do that?
They can find out the contacts by watching the VOD channel.
Are you gonna plug the vodka channel?
Nope.
Making me do all the work, huh?
Victor looks straight at Van Helsing as he continues.
What you're after will be at the end of the path we're already following. There's no need to use her to lure anybody out.
Van Helsing's stern expression doesn't change. What are you proposing?
Let's collab. Now that you know our objectives, we can help one another out.
Victor, what are you talking about? While Impey shouts, Lupin silently watches Victor. Are you telling me that you're willing to help me with my own objective?
Yes. Our goals aren't mutually exclusive. As long as we're of use to one another, we should remain in cooperation.
And what can you do for me?
You'll see once you join us. These men are extremely capable. I think my knowledge will be of help as well. I have some insight into Isaac's research. I can be of assistance if you're going to look into his secrets.
If I deem you useless, I'm going to have to take the girl with me.
If you must. But I will protect her with all my strength. Now, based on these conditions, let me make the offer again. Van Helsing, you should cooperate with us.
Van Helsing narrows his eyes slightly and looks at us all, as if to evaluate us. Then, I'm going to have to decline your offer. I don't need you people slowing me down. Van Helsing looks down at all of us. I'm taking her. End of discussion. Come with me and don't resist. Man, how much longer is this scene gonna go?
I don't know.
With his gun still out and in this tense situation, the only thing I can think to do is obey. I start to walk towards him. Hold up, who are you calling slow? Lupin stands between me and Van Helsing. With nothing but a smile, he's standing up to a man with a shotgun pointed at him. I'm calling you all slow. The three of you together couldn't protect her from me. Oh, is that so? Why don't you save that judgment for when you actually take her? Fine. I'll kill you and take her over your lifeless body. In an instant, Van Helsing has both of his guns trained at Lupin. However, Lupin still smiles confidently. If he keeps this up, he's going to get himself killed. Lupin dead. Oh, what an awful thought. It should be Impey.
Lupin, don't worry about me.
Just watch. You'll get to see this ruffian in shock once I defeat him. Say goodbye, Arsène Lupin. Van Helsing's finger tenses and...
Lupin!
The gun goes off, and I shut my eyes. But I don't hear a scream or shouts of a body falling.
A shout of a body falling?
I slowly open my eyes in fear to see Lupin standing completely unhurt, and Van Helsing's gun lying smoking on the ground. An explosion? Behold, the magic of the great thief! See, aren't you surprised? Victor wasn't babbling just to convince you, Van Helsing. He was distracting you.
Pretty much. I knew Lupin would figure out something as long as I could buy him some time.
What the? Why does nobody include me in these plans? Nobody responds to Impey's question.
Because it's a dumb question. ...
Now, a magician never reveals his tricks, but I'm no magician, so here's what I did. Lupin raised his hand to display a tiny metal ball. This is one of the balls from the roulette wheels in the casino. I took them before we started running. I put some adhesive putty on them and kept them handy. I figured I'd stuff them down those shotguns and disable them. When did you... Did you do both guns at once while you distracted me? I did the first when you hit me and the second when Victor was talking. Aren't you lucky you weren't hurt? That was a fantastic explosion.
Wow. I didn't even notice.
A great thief always catches people off guard. Working from the shadows, oh, this was a piece of cake.
We're in plain sight directly in the middle of the clearing.
I have an uncanny hatred of losing. Being beaten is just not my style. You lowly cutpurse. Great thief, if you please, monsieur.
Are you just determinedly saying it wrong now?
Maybe?
But why? Like, seriously. Are you gonna insist on misspeaking all of your French, or?
Maybe?
Sharky?
What? I'm waiting for you to read the
Why
line.
don't you explain how disrespectful it is for an American to purposely misspeak foreign languages?
I bespeak my own language.
Sharky.
Yes? Line?
And he'll say it again. We want you to cooperate with us.
A tense silence.
I will actually quit the next time you purposely missay it. Because I have corrected you multiple times now. Please.
A tense silence goes on for some time. Eventually... ... Fine, count me in. I suddenly relaxed, not even realizing how tense my body had been while waiting. Seems the fighting is over.
Thank you.
Good grief. Thanks to my hard work, the day has been saved once again. Did you catch all that, Miss AC? He blew you away instantly.
Oh, you were great, Impey.
I knew you wouldn't understand, Miss AC. I'm asking just in case. Are these men truly capable? I'm talking to you, Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, so you know who I am.
Of course I do. I recognize your voice and that unique strategy of using chemicals in battle. You're unmistakable. I inhale sharply and look around at Lupin and the others. These people are all so reliable. If I stay with them, we can overcome anything. Even this poison in my body can be...
AC, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine.
I was just thinking about how I could trust all of them, but it would be too embarrassing to admit it. A monster. Even if I am a monster, these people are genuinely concerned about me. They consider me a friend, and I feel the same. Whew. Okay. Hey!
Full chapter.
Chapter 3,
Wow.
Educational Days! That's it for today. Yay!
Yay.
Thank you for watching. We will be back on Wednesday for... Boyfriend Dungeon?
We should be.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Or nights.
Bye.